Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. And this lesson will be entitled, Bearing Your Cross, Sickness, Luke 14:27. And whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. When we focus on bear, according to the Greek,
Strong's G 941, bastadzo,
and according to outline of biblical usage, definition 2a, to bear what is burdensome, hence sickness, okay? Being able to sustain because of your faith, because of your fear in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and therefore you are able to bear your burdensome, okay? And like I said, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the focal point for this lesson is sickness. All right, for cross in the Greek.
Strong's G 4716, stauros.
And according to the lexicon, okay, it's also a proverbial expression which was usually used by those who, on behalf of the Most High's cause, do not hesitate cheerfully and manfully to bear persecutions, troubles, distresses, thus recalling the faith of Mashiach and the spirit in which he encountered it. Okay? So to be sick is to be troubled. To be sick promotes distresses. But this is part of carrying our cross. Case in point, Isaiah 53:3. He, referring to Yahushua, is despised and rejected of men, and Salakia, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. According to the Hebrew for grief, Strong's H 2483, pronounced as laya, okay, which means what? Sickness, disease. Okay, so Yahushua became sick within the flesh. Okay, however, through his faith, through his fear, through the spirit of Yahweh, Yahushua was able to bear his cross. Okay. Second Corinthians 12:7. Now the reference point is Apostle Paul, and lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. Okay. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gave Apostle Paul this thorn in the flesh so he could be balanced and not be consumed in being prideful. Okay? Thorn, according to the Greek.
Strong's G 4647, scallops. Scallops.
And what does it mean? A bodily annoyance or disability. Okay? Which, through the Spirit, we speculate some form of sickness. Okay? However, what did Apostle Paul state? He fought the good fight of faith, and therefore that incorruptible crown, okay, was laid up for him. He was able to bear his cross, dealing with all situations, okay, and through the Spirit. At this time frame now, he's doing the same thing, like he was referring to this former reincarnation. Let's go to 2 Timothy 4:20. Aristus abode at Corinth, but Trophimus have I left at Milton, sick. Okay? Trophimus was sick. Let's focus on sick according to
Strong's G 770, asthenia. Asthenia.
He was made weak because of this ailment. He was sick. He was made weak, be diseased. Okay? And a background for Trophimus.
Strong's G 5161, Trophimus. Trophimus.
And Ephesian Mashiach, and friend of the Apostle Paul. All right. So he was an Israelite. He was a friend of Apostle Paul. He believed, okay, he was in the truth, but at the same time frame, he became sick. Let's go to Philippians 2 and verse 25. Yet I supposed it necessary to send Yet I suppose it necessary to send to you Epaphroditus, my brother and companion in labor and fellow soldier, but your messenger and he that ministered to my wants. For he longed after you all and was full of heaviness, because that he, for he longed after you all and was full of heaviness, because that ye had heard that he had been sick. For indeed he was sick, nigh unto death, but the Most High had mercy on him, and not on him only, but on me also, lest I should have sorrow upon sorrow. Same Greek term. And what does it mean? Diseased, sick. Okay? And just a background. for Epaphroditus,
Strong's G 1891. Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus.
which means what? An associate with Paul in the ministry. Okay? So precepts upon precepts. Okay? Through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Confirming that being sick is part of bearing our cross. John 14:15, and this is Yahushua speaking. If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, hence the Holy Spirit, that he may abide with you forever. And for a comforter, according to the Greek,
Strong's G 3875. Parakletos. Parakletos.
all right, definition C, it states a helper, a succorer, an aider, and assistant. Okay? Characteristics of the Comforter, which is also known as the Holy Spirit. Sia of the Holy Spirit, destined to take the place of Mashiach with the apostles after his ascension to the Father, to lead them to a deeper knowledge of the gospel truth and give them divine strength needed to enable them to undergo trials such as sickness and persecutions on behalf of the divine kingdom. So we carry this cross to receive what? The kingdom of heaven. And Yahweh Shai assists us via the Holy Spirit. And with this Holy Spirit, we're able to maintain or remain sturdy in this truth. We're able to deal with sickness and etc. Lord will, you're edified. Shalom.